companies doing employer branding, they tend to do very similar activities and actions, mostly focused on talent acquisition. And the whole sort of potential of employer branding is often not used, not leveraged. So I think that's probably one of the most pressing challenges when we think about applying or using employer branding. Being distinctive, being courageous enough to be different, being authentic, sort of giving the voice inside out will help also the external target audience understand like how do these companies differentiate from each other and which one could be the best match for me. Looking ahead, for some odd reason, talent strategies don't really exist. It still seems to be I need to hire this one yesterday, and then we pull out the job description from 2 years ago when we last hired for the same role, and we're not really looking ahead, being future oriented. You have to think about like, where's this business going? What are we trying to achieve as a business in the next 2 to 3 years, for example? And how does that change our target audience profiles, who we need? Even though the competencies could be similar, it could be that the company is going through a change and then they need different types of work personas. So instead of having someone who enjoys working in a stable environment, it could be that over the next couple of years they need someone people who are more eager to develop and innovate and can manage work and stay low stressed in situations where things are moving forward fast or changing around. So I think that becoming more future oriented and thinking about like, where's this company going? Who do we need in 2 to 3 years? How does that change, or how is that different from who we hired 2 to 3 years ago? And making those changes in the target profiles. I think that's an important thing. Oh, love this question. First of all, completely rephrasing that question. So not creating or developing work cultures that align with employer brand, but creating employer brands that align with the work culture. So the work culture is really the personality of the organization, and it comes from the strategy, a business strategy, it comes from leadership culture, it comes from values, purpose, mission, how people are led and what is expected from them in terms of organizational behavior. The employer brand should match that, not the other way around.